Hi, my name is Goldman. I'm an attorney with Goldman Associates, and today I'd like to talk about the guardian ad litem, the court-appointed guardian. What's the purpose of a guardian ad litem? Well, sometimes you have parents who are at odds about something, and the court feels that the interests of the child are not exactly protected by protecting the interests of the parents, particularly if the parents are at odds. In that situation, the court has the power to appoint a guardian ad litem whose function it will be to speak specifically on behalf of the child himself. In other words, not on behalf of the child with respect to mom or with respect to dad, but just to get the child's point of view. And what the guardian ad litem does is it makes recommendations to the court as to what it might do as it relates to the child. Let me give you a recent example that we had. We had a situation where there was the death of a biological father, and the body was cremated, and the question was, who would get the ashes? There remained a biological mother, and there remained like I said, a child. I think the child was 12 or 13, and then of course there were other family members. So a dispute arose. The parents of the deceased, they wanted the ashes. Other relatives wanted the ashes. Of course, the child, it's his father. Perhaps he wanted that as a memorial. So we became involved in a litigation over possession of these ashes, and the court felt that the mother's interests were not exactly the same as the child's, because if you just followed the mother's interest, since this was not a marital union and the mother really didn't care about that father, they were broken up years before he died, that her saying, I don't care, give it to whomever, doesn't necessarily serve her son, who might have had an interest in wanting to have possession of his father's remains to pay appropriate respects or whatever. Therefore, the court appointed a guardian ad litem to advocate the position of the child separate from the child's mother. That's an example of when the court might choose to appoint a guardian ad litem. If you have and that's a very particular case, but it's a much broader panoply of circumstances that might support a guardian ad litem. Therefore, if you have a situation where you think that might be helpful or you want to discuss that, reach out, and of course we'll be glad to give you our guidance in that regard. If you have found this helpful, please like, comment, and share.